Previously on
Final Fantasy IX. So a group of gay prostitutes steal a princess, an extremely effeminate captain decides to try and chase her, and a psychopathic serial killer decides to go on the boat at the same time. They all take off, get shot down, and land in a big evil forest. 3-foot mental case and princess are stuck in the forest, and 3-foot mental case appears to trap the princess.
What?
So, saying that it's been a somewhat uneventful night so far, Titwank decides he's going to have a stroll in the evil forest. The evil forest with the most inappropriate music in the entire world. That doesn't sound like an evil forest. It sounds like a benign forest. A slightly aggravated forest at a push. Sounds like I'm walking through a garden centre here. Anyway, eventually, completely by fluke, you stumble on Manson, who has craftily made it look like he wasn't involved at all. Instead, what we find is one of his stooges. No. Angelina! What will you tell Brad and the kids? You told me you'd given up the life of crime. You promised me, Angelina. You said you'd never go back to your old ways. Anyway, you get in a fight with her. So then Titwank decides he'll pull a Twilight and starts to glow. Yeah, but no matter how much you glow, Titwank, she's still run away with your love. I can't say I'm surprised. So in the aftermath, Manson decides to try and act surprised about the whole thing. But before he can complete his act, Angelina Jolie turns on him. That's the biggest mistake you've ever made, you fish-faced piece of shit. Because Manson will take your ass, your lips, and consequently the rest of you downtown by first post. The post that hurts the most. Angelina Jolie sees her final curtains. This act of treacherousness reminds Manson why he became a serial killer in the first place. And knowing what happens when Angelina Jolies die, he makes sure to remain incapacitated for the next few hours, so he can once and for all arrange the crew's undoing. After getting spewed with Angelina Jolie's boogers, he rests in his bed, waiting for the opportune moment to sneak out and call the hit on the rest of the crew. But all Titwank can think about is the princess. Just when he might be coming to terms with any heterosexualness in him, the captain tells him that the boys are more important. Damn him! Conversely, at this exact moment, Captain Fabulous starts playing with dolls, and justifying any feelings he has about the princess, by saying she's 16. It's not good enough. As Titwank storms to Manson's room, he quickly hides back in the bed and pretends he was asleep all this time. It works. But then Titwank makes an astronomical fuck-up. You know, you've got some pretty major power for such a little guy. Oh, you're dead. You are so dead. Manson, that's just childish. Through a hallucinogenic dream sequence, Titwank finally realises he likes the poontang rather than the sausage fest. Titwank, I'm so happy for you. Now get your little lemur ass out there and rescue the princess. And Blank asked me why so serious. Well, as long as he doesn't try and make his pencil disappear, I'm happy. He's completely hetero now. Something Pig-Faced Father Christmas is very unhappy with, and tells me to get into the cargo room so he can beat my ass one last time. So obviously, coming to terms with his new macho side, Titwank shows him who's the man, and gets punched in his ovaries in response. After this occurs, he decides he wants to recruit a ragtag team of rescuers. Captain Fabulous gets caught playing with dolls, tries to make excuses, but it's not working. Titwank may be hetero, but his gaydar is still going off the scale with you, my friend. But to give Captain Fabulous credit, he is the only person who notices the almighty power of Manson. You fool! That black mage has unimaginable powers. I don't want to get him involved, but alas, it can't be helped. Completely ignoring the extremely sensible advice Captain Fabulous gives him, they run to recruit Manson. Manson's quite reluctant to go with them, obviously, saying he's just paid Uncle Bundy 1 million gil to hang them from trees using their scrotums, but eventually is persuaded to go. It's about this time we see the most anticlimactic whisper session ever. I was wondering if whisper, whisper, top secret stuff, whisper, whisper, whisper. A magic sword? Okay. So they head off, and Blank is feeling rather glum about Titwank's betrayal of a floating brothel. Psh, she's not even my type. I know. I came down here to give you this. You're always thinking about me. I don't need a love potion to reel in this one. The love potion isn't for you and her. Hello? Well, I'm always helping you. I know it's because you love me, Blank. I've always known. How about never?
Oh, be nice!
So you start to trek through the evil forest to find the root of this horrific evil. Ooh, it's panning. Oh, epic reveal. Scary plant man. Well, they've built this up pretty good. I'm looking forward to the next half hour of dreaded build-up, suspense, and terrifying nearing count O. Oh, it was right there. Well, it's handy that the ultimate evil of the forest is 30 seconds walk away from my crash site. Blank, it is absolutely super to see you. Come to think of it, doesn't Blank look like he has burns? So naturally Manson kicks the thing's ass. They rescue the princess, she spits in their faces. The things from Cloverfield start to chase you. And there's a really exciting escape. And the entire forest starts to turn to stone. I'm not entirely sure why that is, but shit, let's just roll with it. So you escape, Blank sacrifices himself and turns to stone, it's all very sad, yada yada yada. Unbeknownst to the rest of their crew, in their secret campsite, Manson is sending out smoke signals. Uncle Bundy has got a new brief. He knows exactly when and where to strike. They go to sleep, not knowing the horrific fate what awaits them. So you meet a little fluffy thing, it tells me to blow a whistle if I ever want it. Let's try this out. Nah, I don't want you for anything. This will be fun. So you're into a big scary ice cavern. Yeah, see? Ice cavern. See, I wasn't lying, was I? Saying that it's shiny in there, Garnet's hysterically small brain is pleased. But it can't be said for the musician. Apparently the pianist has developed ADHD. And the trumpet player has contracted asthma. Sounds nasty. So now we reach the point where Manson unleashes his deadly plan. Just before he walks over the cliff, he smashes a sleeping gas vase. As everyone rushes over to see what's wrong, they inhale a humongous doses of the stuff. And surely enough, within 30 seconds, everyone is out cold, trapping the crew in the web for the spider that is Uncle Bundy. Manson grins, an unconscious grin. However, what the fuck? Titwank is such a man now that he wakes up anyway. He's not taking that shit. And we see Ted Bundy. Only slightly less of a badass than Manson. And of course, his terrifying demon, the sea lion. Wait, sea lion? The fuck's so scary about a sea lion? So anyway, Bundy and his sea lion are a bit shit, so you kill him. It's at this point Manson and the rest awake. Manson, pleased with himself that Titwank is dead, and the rest will be lambs to the slaughter. When he's just about to kill them all though, Titwank comes back! Manson knows what this means. He knows dear old Uncle Bundy is surely dead. While the rest converse, he stands in the back, seething with hate. Titwank is royally boned. So you get out of the ice cave, and you see a small town down below. It's at this point the princess realises she probably needs a new name, and she asks what a dagger's called. It's called a dagger. So this is called a dagger. I've decided on my new name. From now on I'm called Funbuns. So, Manson, Funbuns, Titwank and Captain Fabulous descend the cliff to the town below. What crazy adventures await them? What other relatives of Manson will they meet? Will Manson turn Titwank into meat? Will the princess somehow royally fuck up her undercover operation? Is the town a secret Scientology base? All of these answers will be revealed. To be continued.